So maybe you've tried trading after hours, after the market closes, and you maybe had mixed results. It is the wild, wild west out there in after hours, but today I'm going to talk about some of the strategies you can choose to trade the after hours post-market area. Hey everyone, lead trainer with StocksToTrade, Tim Bohen here. Be sure to subscribe and also ring that bell to be notified as soon as a new video drops. I want you to be there live when we break down these charts. I mean, this is a great chart we're going to talk about today, but the great thing about the YouTube live is it's live. It's the chart of the day. Depending on when you're watching this video, it might be a month old, it might be 6 months, it might be a year old. We do those live so that you can see it, ask questions, etc. So be sure to ring that bell and be notified right away. So today we're going to talk about after hours trading. Let me do a little bit of background, lay out some terms, and then we'll get into it. But remember, the market is divided up into traditionally three areas. If we're talking NASDAQ, NYSE listed stocks, they start trading at 4 a.m. and then up until the market open at 9:30, that's considered pre-market. So most stocks are pretty illiquid in pre-market, but they do tend to trade, especially as we move into 8, 9 a.m. But that 4 a.m. to 9:30 a.m., that's the pre-market area. Then from 9:30 to 4 p.m. Eastern, that's the market open. That's when the market is open. Everything is trading. You can get out of almost in and out of almost any stock. The liquidity is there. That's the max liquidity. Then we move into 4 p.m. Eastern, the market close, and then after hours begins. After hours runs until 8 p.m. Eastern. And again, remember, only NYSE and NASDAQ listed stocks trade in after hours. OTC stocks do not trade in after hours. So if you're an OTC stock kind of guy or gal, this doesn't apply to you because OTCs don't trade in after hours. So anyway, now you know the framework, the idea. One thing I do want to give you is kind of a quick caution. After hours is, as I mentioned in the beginning, the wild, wild west. You see some extreme moves, but that doesn't mean you can't make trades in this time. And one of the best ones I want to focus on is Arkady, literally from last night. So this stock was a big recent short squeezer, spiked big on Friday, then spiked again on Monday, and then I'm going to talk about last night, which was Monday night. So the stock moved from 2 to 6 in 2 days. So a 300% move, but it closed in the sixes. So even with a 300% move in 2 days, there was still some air quotes meat on the bone to trade this thing. So, and this is what I want you to look for if you are trading in after hours. So we got a lot going on with this thing, and write these down. Biggest thing, it's a low float stock that's made big moves, okay? I mentioned that, 300% in 2 days. This is going back to the market close yesterday. You want to look for insane volume, I call it. So this traded like 60 million shares on Friday. It traded 40 million shares yesterday. So in the 2 days leading up to this market close, it had traded 100 million shares. The float is like 6 million. I'm too dumb to do the math, but what is that? That's like 15 times float rotation. So if you're unfamiliar with these float rotation terms or what the float is, check out our other videos. They'll break it down. But when I see 15-time float rotation going into the market close and this stock is hanging around and getting ready to spike, this is something I'm going to look to trade in after hours. And you can see, just kind of breaking it down, this darker gray area is the market open from 9:30 to 4. And then as we move into this gradient gray, that's after 4 p.m. Eastern. And this is just a great setup because what I was looking to key on, as I hover my cursor here, you can see that the high of the day in the morning was $6.40. What you're looking for in these heavily shorted stocks are those panic points. Those points where shorts are going to lose it because they have the unlimited potential for losses. You have high certainty that they're going to cover into these high day breaks. And that's a great potential entry on something like Arkady when you add in all the components of the recipe. Back the video up if you want to go, to write down everything I mentioned. And you can see just this huge move. I mean, once it breaks that previous morning's high a day, I mean, you're talking $2 a share of upside, about as straight up as a stock can go. I mean, that's the nice thing about these. Listen, you're always going to get stopped out of a trade. Extreme volatility can be scary, but I mean, look at that. I mean, after it breaks this area right here, big candle pulls back 10 cents, big candle pulls back 15 cents, big candle. Those are the, no trade is easy, but those are the trades that are easier because you're not inclined to get stopped out. You're not inclined to get spooked. So what I do want to say is, just in review, look for the insane volume, look for the news, look for the big breaks, look for line up all of these factors. And I want you to take this into consideration. You're not going to see one of these in after hours every day, okay? If you're exclusively trading or exclusively trying to trade after hours, you're going to struggle because some days, actually, literally today, okay, we're recording this video at 5 p.m. Eastern, so it's technically after hours. I'm looking at my scans. There's nothing moving tonight. Last night we had Arkady spike $3 a share in a few minutes. Tonight there's nothing. So just take that into consideration that after hours trading is great, but the opportunities are few and far between. And if you're going to trade in after hours, make sure you line up as many factors in your favor as you can. And last thing I want to point out is take into consideration your personal schedule, okay? After hours runs from 4 p.m. Eastern to 8 p.m. Eastern. I mean, if you got to run errands, if you got to pick up the kids from sports or something, and you're in a stock like this, it can get bad real quick. So I want you to think about that too. If you're gonna trade a stock like this into the market close, you kind of got to be able to watch it until 8 p.m. Eastern to make sure you're not getting stuck in some wild move. So hopefully you found this video instructional and useful, and I'd love to see a comment below. Have you traded in after hours, and how did you do? I'll be honest, over my 12-year career, I don't have the stats handy, but if I had to guess, I am red in 12 years trading after hours. Had some hits, had some misses, but I've never seen consistency in after hours. So keep that into consideration. Don't get too aggressive in after hours, and drop me a comment below and let me know how you've done. Thanks for watching our video. Be sure to comment below with any trading related question. We love answering your questions. Also, like and share with your friends, and be sure to subscribe to be notified as soon as our next video hits. And if you're looking to expand your trading knowledge, don't forget to check out all of our other videos, and be sure to click the trial below. Check out StocksToTrade. I think it is one of the best, most rapidly advancing softwares out there. Be sure to check out our trial.